YouTube, welcome back to Wtf Rc Cars. So today I'm going to try and do a quick video explaining what the exponential does for your steering and try and give you some idea of why you might want to use this. So let's just back out of the menu. So let's see, so basically have your car attached, then you want to go into the steering and rates and exponential setup. Click on the EXP. Now, if you can see the little cross in the screen, so that's showing you where the steering wheel is from a stock 0 position all the way to 100% on your steering. So that's just complete linear. So if you turn the steering to 50%, it's going to move your servo to 50% of the travel of where you've got between centre and your end stops. So what you might do, if you are driving on a particularly narrow track or you've got a really fast steering servo and you feel like your steering's far too twitchy, now there's other settings that you can change. So you can turn down the servo reaction speed on the nb4, but we'll cover that on another video. So a quick change what you can make to it is the exponential on the steering. So let's take it to an extreme and I'll show you what happens. So if you notice the curve on this now, you've got a very gradual curve and then a drop. So what this changes, and again if you watch the little crosshair on the screen, so the first bit of input you make to the steering doesn't actually turn your wheels that far. So if you're finding that you're really twitchy at high speed, this will give you you've got a lot more travel before you actually start affecting your steering, but it doesn't affect your maximum amount of steering that you've got. So if you imagine if you're quite twitchy with the controller or your servo's really fast, up until around 50% you're not really getting that much of an input, so your car won't jump around so much on the faster straights. But then when you do get to a corner and you go past the like 50% mark, you'll then get your full steering angle. So let's reset it, and wherever you see this icon on the nb4 you can just hit that and it'll reset your settings to 0. So let's take it to the other extreme. Now if you find you've got short sort of quick turn left and right and you want it to react really fast, but then you don't want it to oversteer, so say you've got a short course truck and you find if you turn too sharp at higher speed you'll roll the vehicle over. So what you can do with this, you've got a lot of turning to start with, but then your final bit of the turn, so your final bit of the sharp steering angle, you've got a lot more movement of the steering wheel before you hit that maximum point. And again, that'll work in both directions. So if you see, it reacts really quickly to the initial turn angle, but then it really slowly tapers off for the final sort of 50% and upwards. And again, you can reset it to normal. So that's just a brief explanation of what the exponential setting does on the steering. So I hope you find that useful. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys again in the next one.